missing $14.99.
Yeah, guys, we are on Xbox. This is what we are, guys. Team PlayStation all day. Time to check out Ollie's. First time ever for me. What is up, Best Ones Worldwide? It's the Best One Donnie here, back with the biggest toy hunt video on this channel. If you're not a Best One yet already, and you're into wrestling figures, Funko Pops, Nickelodeon, late 90s, early 2000s, or basketball, and you want to watch me rebuild my collection, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, because of course you already know the grind is real. And one thing I've been really trying to do here is play catch up. And the more I'm trying to catch up, the more stuff keeps piling into the studio. And man, I decided, let's just combine all the toy hunts within the last couple of months into this video right here. 3 different states too, by the way. We're going to take you on the biggest toy hunt adventure ever here on this channel. So with that being said, let's get it. The grind is exchange. Chicken Little. Arctic Thunder. This is one of my favorite arcade type games to actually go on. They used to have this at Chuck E. Cheese. Loved it. Oh my god, the Naked Brothers band. So guys, I'm a huge basketball head, and back in the day I never played these old NBA Lives. Never got into the old 2Ks. First one was NBA 2K13. Favorite Grand Theft Auto of all time, right there, Vice City. Better than any other one, probably including number 6.
Oh, just take it easy, man.
Damn, so guys, I found these down below. These metal figures. There's Mr. Krabs. There's Squidward. There's Patrick. There's SpongeBob. We're definitely gonna get these. Just went through these here. And we found 2 pops. Didn't even know they made the Corn Flakes one. Kellogg's, so we're gonna cop that. And we got a Vince Carter. Damn guys, look at these. A lot of these throwback games. They got WWF No Mercy. See, that's the thing. If I wanted to get these games, I feel like I would want the cases. Mario Party, the original. Mario Party 3. I got to play the originals when I was younger, but I never owned them. Super Mario. That's cool. Mario Kart 64. Mario Golf. NBA Hang Time. Never tried that. Yeah, guys, we are on Xbox. This is what we are, guys. Team PlayStation all day. Yes, sir. You guys are not going to believe what I found. Absolutely nothing. Come on, Target. Step your game up. These have been sitting here for 3 years now. Once these go on clearance, then I'll buy it. So, guys, I'm here at FYE, and you guys all know I do love me some old school Nickelodeon here. And it looks like they got a bunch of new stuff here. Squidward socks. The SpongeBob opener. Which I think we are going to get this because why not? Looks like they got Krusty Krab. Oven mitts. That's so cool. Another spatula. There's so many of these. And then they got a Sandy Vital figure. But I think I'm already satisfied with my Super 7. One of the cool stuff here. And look at this, guys. A Patrick piggy bank. I think we're gonna pick this up. Oh, it's a rainy Sunday, guys. We're on a toy hunt. I don't see any figures, Cam. There's a lot of room in here. That's what I'm saying. You can put a wrestling ring in here. Woo, whenever I go on toy hunts, guys, with this guy right here, I'd be huffing and puffing. I need an inhaler. Very clean section here.
It's a nothing section.
Nothing. Ooh, that's the first time.
That's the first time I've seen that.
That's kind of tempting. I might pick that up, actually. Liv
Liv
Morgan. What, Bobby and Brock. So you basically have the whole set here. What's your thoughts on these knuckle crunchers? People said good things. And Maya Vita's. Maya Vita 3-pack. See, I'm not surprised that they're in the area because people aren't going to want to spend $70, which it is a good price, but
someone left us a ticket for TNA.
Oh, Zilla Fatu. They're only like fucking $8 though.
You really gonna collect this set? That's the first time I've seen that.
This is first time. I think I'm gonna pick this up.
Oh,
This is a really cool section. So it looks like they have just a bunch of cool like little figures here for like really cheap too, which is cool. You don't really get these at our Walmarts because we're out of town right now. So I think I'm gonna pick up a couple of these.
I already mentioned that we're out of town.
But so far, did find these. And I've been looking for something Pixar's to put in my collection, so I think I found some cool things I'm gonna add. Alrighty guys, so here's what we got. A bunch of little Pixar characters. We got some Monsters Inc., Toy Story, Incredibles, and even Wall-E. And then I also found this Peach that I do need for my collection. I'm gonna do a whole video on this soon.
That's my girl.
Oh, and then also I found that. And we're gonna pull the trigger on this. We're getting a lot of miscellaneous stuff in this toy hunt.
So this is a Keith Lee basic.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guessing?
$20.
I'm guessing $14.99. How was that?
We got it. We're gonna be picking this up. Dorothy and Tutu. Floppers, I haven't seen that yet in the store. Jack in the Box, first time seeing that. The Crayolas, those are tempting.
I can't spend money. Only on Clay.
Ooh, I'm picking that up too, Mr. Sparkles. I do collect Simpsons. Look at that, Will Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Damn Adebayo. Dirk. Jalen. Dennis Rodman. Donovan Mitchell. Some really cool ones, even Vince Carter. Sick. And then there's Klay Thompson. Cam might be picking that up. Guys, so Newberry Comics told me that they did sell out on that Wicked Witch, which is now like really the only one I need for the Wizard of Oz set. But we did get Dorothy, so we're getting closer to completing it.
It's 5. Oh no, 4.
Alright guys, and we found it. Let's go. Guys, we've been looking for this, we're getting it. Time to check out Ollie's, first time ever for me.
This is your budget.
Damn, Ollie got a lot of gimmicks.
That's 50.
Any wrestling? Oh, they got the Marios. Oh, they started lineups. Do they have the hoops? That's what I need. Oh, John Morant, that's a steal actually.
Good. All that's on me.
No hoop? Are you kidding me?
Murray.
Yo, I need the hoop, not Murray, Trae Young. I don't need any of these. Wow. Disappointing. So guys, we are here at our last Walmart. And we got the same old Drew, same old edges. Shelf
Oh,
warming.
they're literally awful.
Oh!
Who's that?
J.C. Jane. Oh, Gigi Dolan. I might pick that up, actually.
Those two.
I might actually pick that up.
It's his first time in the line.
And then they also do have the Acclaimed. Looks like they got Max
Bray
Caster
Wyatt.
and Bowitt.
Where we saw this at.
Yep, Bray Wyatt. Captain Lou, Vader. And then they do have Shinsuke. And then they also do have here the Pentas. I don't think we have any Ray Phoenixes, though. Cam's got to double check.
Penta.
All Pentas, right?
Yeah. And I feel like I should get the one all the way in the back. Let's see what box.
But I've never seen this. I actually paid second market prices for her. And I actually got her lucky on ringside.
Okay,
But to get this, that's pretty cool. We're back at the studio, and we got a lot of things within the last couple of months. And we're playing catch up, and oh man, hopefully I can stay on track after this, because this was very hard to organize here, and I don't want to go through this again. I'm sure I'm going to have to, but it's spring cleaning time, and we're cleaning up and starting things off. We got some Super Mario things. This is the first time that I'm talking about this, because throughout this year in 2024, I have just been picking up Mario characters that Jack Pacific has been making, because eventually when I do get my watch-along room, when I expand the studio, I do want to have a Mario display, because I've always enjoyed Mario growing up, and I still have my plushes from when I grew up. But I've been collecting the figures, and one of them that I picked up, I don't even know if I had this one or not. I just did it for safety reasons. We got Princess Peach here. I am going to be doing a whole unboxing with these figures once I actually take them out of storage. So for now, she will be going into storage. And the next thing, this, I can blame Cam, my buddy, 100% on this purchase. Even though I was tempted on getting this, but I thought that this was really cool. I'm not a Hot Wheels collector at all, but these looked really freaking cool. It's a Donkey Kong and Bowser monster trucks. I thought that this is just really cool, so I might keep this on display. Don't really know yet, but we'll see when I make the decision, when I do my crazy Mario unboxing, which probably won't be until like later on this year. So the next thing I want to show you is some of the PS2 games that I picked up the last couple of months, and man, I really love the PS2. That's my all-time favorite video game console. I definitely want to start doing some like classic gaming live streams here on the channel. So if that is something that you guys are interested in, let me know in the comment section below. But we got lots of video games to show you guys that I've been picking up, and it's all nostalgia at the end of the day. All collecting these things, man, are nostalgia. And starting things off, I've been getting myself into the Pixar's video games, and what better game than Cars? I never really tried a lot of these old school games, but I love the movies growing up, so I feel like this would just be something really cool to do on the channel, something different. And then I decided to get this here, Shrek Super Party. My fiance, she said that this is a really fun game, so I do want to give this a shot. I think that something cool, and I've loved the Mario Party games growing up, so I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that. Our next one here, we got another Disney. We got Chicken Little here. Never played this game before, but I did enjoy the movie back in the day, so we do got that. Hey, late 90s, early 2000s, baby. And I did pick up one Wii game, and that is Donkey Kong Country Returns. I actually played this back in the day for a little bit, but then I was just addicted to Mario Party 8 and Wii Sports, so didn't get to really actually play this, but when I did, it was a lot of fun, and Donkey Kong is probably my favorite character in the Mario world, so excited to have that. Let's see here. Ooh, another one here. We got DreamWorks. We got Madagascar, which I really enjoyed the movies, so I'm very excited to try this one out. And then this game here, my buddy T-Bone told me that this is a pretty cool game here to give it a shot. We got Looney Tunes back in action. Never tried this, but I did enjoy the Looney Tunes, so that's why I picked it up. And these two are my favorite pickups here. We got Fairly Odd Parents, Shadow Showdown. You guys all know I love my Nickelodeon cartoons, and I am really trying to get like all the PS2 games for Nickelodeon. And there it is. We got Fairly Odd Parents breaking the rules. And you see, I never tried these games, even though I love the show, because I was addicted to SpongeBob Battle of the Bikini Bottom and the SpongeBob movie video game. And also my classic wrestling video games as well. And ATV too. I'm going to do a whole video eventually on all that. But those are all the video games that I picked up. So now let's get into some of the wrestling that I picked up. Obviously, most of you guys, I'm sure, are subscribed to the channel because you love the wrestling figure videos. That's most of my content here because that is my number one thing that I'm very nostalgic about. And I just love collecting. But there is some stuff that didn't make the cut or didn't make the video, but it all fits in this spring cleaning because we are trying to clean the studio and just start off fresh. So we went to Albany, New York, and the reason why was to get this Eric Young WWE Elite 65 sign. He is one of my favorite TNA wrestlers of all time, and I never got the opportunity to meet him. So I really wanted to go get this figure signed by him. I do have one loose on my NXT shelf, but we also have this one now that I'm going to be hanging up in the studio. Very excited about this Eric Young here. And I've been getting a lot of these figures in this type of packaging signed lately, which is pretty cool. And I also got the opportunity to meet TNA wrestler Jessica Havoc, somebody that I've really enjoyed. I went with this 8x10 here. I am probably going to have to cut the sides here a little bit so it does fit in my new book that I am putting all my 8x10s in. I'm going to be doing collection videos hopefully pretty soon once I get all this stuff I'm all caught up. So I am excited about this, which I do got to give a shout out to Heroes Hideout for bringing out Eric Young and Jessica Havoc, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been able to meet them. So very excited to add those. And now let's go through this grocery bag full of figures that I found either at Game Exchange or my buddy Cam gave me. There's just a lot here, which we got a couple Game Exchange ones that we will show you guys right here. We got a UFC figure here, Rampage Jackson, which Game Exchange, they have some really good deals when it comes to loosies, and hey, you can never go wrong with the loose figure. You never can go wrong. And, ooh, great condition here. I remember getting these UFC figures when I was younger. There it is there, Jack Pacific as well, which I think this is a great conditioned figure here. I wanted to put some celebrities in my crowd, which I am going to be doing some renovating to the We Are Wrestling Arena. But yeah, we got Rampage Jackson. I'm going to throw on a shirt probably and put him in the crowd. I thought that was really cool. I definitely think I'm going to try to pick up some, like if I do see them in the wild. It's not like a must need, but I am definitely going to be looking for Forrest Griffin, one of my favorites. Also, probably going to look for the Dana White figure and Tito Ortiz, maybe even Chuck Liddell. All right, well, we got another one from Game Exchange, and this one was only $1.50. Titantron Edge, which, man, you can never go wrong for a figure for $1.50. And you would think that a $1.50 figure would not have the jacket. Well, it does. And just look at the condition. The condition is, like, perfect on this Edge figure. So, for $1.50, that's an easy grab right there. Don't know what I'm going to do with it, but can't go wrong for $1.50. Come on now. If you are a wrestling figure collector and you find something for $1.50, you're telling me you're just going to let it sit there? Not happening. Spring cleaning, baby. Alright, so now the rest of this stuff is from my buddy Cam. You guys see him all the time in the toy hunts. So I do got to give him a shout out for giving me some good deals on this stuff and starting things off. During my flea market toy hunt, he did find this, and of course, he's a reseller, so he resold it to me. I decided to get the Chris Jericho Break Down the Walls. Pretty decent condition here, not the best, but I've been getting myself back into like the VCRs, especially when like they're very, very low with the cover. So I think that that's pretty cool there. Let's see. And then some things I picked up. I got this jacket, this like really old WWE Elite Undertaker jacket. Don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I thought this was a really cool accessory. So he pretty much gave it to me for free, so that's why I decided to take that. Then I also got another figure that was a part of that toy hunt we went on for the flea markets. We got Big E Langston. This is one of his very first basic figures. Perfect condition, too. And this is like one of my last figures I ever got before I purged my entire collection. This is when I kind of grew out of wrestling figure collecting, was with Big E. I do remember this, and that's why I decided to pick this up. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, a Kmart exclusive. I remember having this one. Even though it doesn't have the hat it comes with, we got Tribute to the Troops, Camouflage Big Show. It's in alright condition, but man, I thought that this was really cool. It did bring me back to like towards the end of my wrestling figure collecting. And then he also threw in this basic Vince McMahon figure here. Don't know what I'm going to do with this one, but why can't the basics like today, like with the knees, like why can't they bend in 2024? That's what I miss about the basics back in the day, which I feel like doesn't get talked about at all. And our last figure we got here, this one, oh man, towards the end of my wrestling figure collecting, and with my Fig Fed, he was pushed to the moon. We got Ryback, Feed Me More. And not the best condition, but I am going to probably clean this off a little bit. I could probably get that off his head. That's like really the only issue with this figure. And then I also got an extra Ryback shirt too, so I'll put that in my crowd. But that was all the wrestling figures, all the miscellaneous ones that I got for my collection. So now let's get into some of the Funko Pops. Alright, so now getting into the Funko Pops. I can't believe it. In 2024, I am slowly getting back into collecting Funko Pops. I feel like they've been having some pretty decent releases coming out. And I'm actually really happy about that because it kind of got me really back into collecting as a whole. So Funko does have a little special place in my heart. And this is just all over the place because a lot of these quick little toy hunts that I didn't turn into videos were just all over the place. New York, Connecticut, Mass. Like, it's just been all over the place. So, oh man, it's going to be all over the place. So starting things off here, my only Simpsons pop that I picked up, and I believe I got this at Newberry Comics in Albany. We got Mr. Sparkles, Homer right there, which looks so good, Diamond Edition. And I've not seen this in the wild. When it comes to Funkos, unless it's like Nickelodeon, I'm just going to try to find them in the wild. Unless, like, I don't know. I kind of miss the feeling of going to like a Funko store or something and picking up a figure. I feel like it's a little bit more fun when you actually find it IRL. But there it is, man. We got Homer here. And moving on now to the ad icons that I picked up. I actually found this at Box Lunch in my local area, and we found another cereal pop. We got Cornelius, which, if you guys don't know, in my Funko Pop collection, I do be collecting a lot of cereal ones. I do have some of like the old school ones from like the beginning of the ad icons that man, this is a line that I tried to be a completist, but I just couldn't do it, so I got rid of a lot of mine. But the cereal ones I haven't gotten rid of, so with Kellogg's, I found this, and I was like, ooh, I didn't even know they made this, so I had to pick it up, which is pretty damn cool. And then a part of my box lunch order that I did for all those Nickelodeon pops that I did a whole video on, Rocket Power, Jimmy Neutron, Wild Thornberries. I also picked this up as well because I really did want this. And we got Coco the Monkey, a part of the Kellogg's line there, which, man, pretty damn cool. I'm very happy that we're getting more Kellogg characters, and I have been like doing really good with a lot of my cereal pops. I don't know if I'm a completist, but I am pretty damn close to it. So I thought that this was a really cool figure to pick up here. All right, so now let's get into some of my Toy Story Funko Pops that I picked up. And this is a line that I have had for a while, but I don't know if I'm going to be keeping the line. I hope that we can kind of get like some of those classic characters in there, like Zurg. I feel like that would be cool. Andy. Like, I want more from Toy Story, and I don't want to collect like the vintage ones in the Disney box, because for me, when it comes to Funkos, I really like when the logo of the movie or the show is at the top of the box. And I got this one at Newberry Comics in Albany, which, man, I love Newberry Comics. And here it is there. We got Stinky Pete. I know my buddy Cam was not happy that I found this because he is a huge Toy Story fan, just like myself, but he, I would say, is a way bigger Toy Story fan than myself, and they only had one left, and I saw it right on the cashier's shoulder, so I was like, I need that. And Cam was like, fuck. But there it is, man. Stinky Pete. Really cool. Like, this is what I mean. I want more Toy Story characters that we haven't gotten, and I love the box here. It looks so good, and it's a part of the Funko specialty series exclusives. I know that this is something new that they've been doing, but really awesome figure. I do love me some Toy Story. And the next pop I ended up picking up was at GameStop in Albany here, and it was a 2-pack. We got Woody and Buzz, and this is a part of the Entertainment Expo Limited Edition 2024. Just such a really cool like concept for this figure here. I love this, especially like on Buzz Lightyear's boot. You could see like the Andy, like you can see Andy's name on it, which I really like a lot. And this is just definitely a really adorable 2-pack. So now let's get away from the cartoons for a minute and show you guys some of the NBA pops I got. Because in case you guys don't know, I'm a huge basketball fan, and I try to go after certain players that I like, and I found this one right here at Newberry Comics. We got New Orleans Pelicans Brandon Ingram, and I think the pop just looks so identical to him. I love the way they have it posed, and I am just a fan of like certain players. Those are the ones I want to get. I'm not really a completist, but Brandon Ingram, man, really cool Funko Pop. And finally, last but not least, for my NBA Pops, I got NBA All-Star Vince Carter. And I don't remember where I got this from. I'm sure the Toy Hunt, I think I picked this up at, I want to say Box Lunch. I'm not 100% sure. But we did get Vince Carter here. And the reason I wanted to pick this All-Star one up is not to complete the All-Star line, because this is Vince Carter when he was a part of the New Jersey Nets. I would have rather had the New Jersey Nets logo over the Brooklyn logo, but I do want to collect all Brooklyn Net Funko Pops or New Jersey Pops. Waiting for that Jason Kidd, but any of those I will definitely be snatching, and Vince Carter, I had to get this. Man, this spring cleaning is hurting my brain, but it's got to be done. We want to just start fresh, and we're going to be doing a whole review video on these Wizard of Oz Pops. If you guys didn't check out my toy hunt from the end of April, where I just picked up a bunch of WWE and AEW figures, I found a whole Wizard of Oz line, except for a couple characters I needed, and with this massive toy hunt here in Albany, I found the last two, and the first one I'm going to show you, we got the main character of the Wizard of Oz, Dorothy. So I am very excited to add this to the collection here. And I'm glad that they remade these, because Wizard of Oz, this was a movie that I watched with my mom and just brings me back like to the good memories. This was one of her favorite movies, so that's why I really like wanted to collect these, but I just never wanted to pay the crazy prices for the classic ones. So I'm actually really happy that they made these. So we did pick up Dorothy. And then, over at FYE in Albany, I picked up the Wicked Witch. So I pretty much have most of these for the most part. I don't know which ones I'm missing, but we'll find out when I do this whole review for The Wizard of Oz. So I am very excited about those. So now, let's get into... Oh man, we got lots of Nickelodeon and Pixar figures, so let's get into it. Oh man, I didn't even know they made these, but in Albany, New York, we went to one of the biggest Walmarts in the United States, and it had 2 floors, and I had to actually use the bathroom, and then that's when Cam noticed that they had a whole mini figure section, so we decided to go through it, and I've been trying to find some stuff from Pixar to collect. I know I have my Toy Story Funko Pops, but I always really enjoyed the Pixar movies growing up, so I wanted something to represent that, and what better way than some minifigures. So, starting things off here, we got Boo right here from Monsters, Inc. I thought that this was really cool here. And you can't go wrong with small figures because they just don't take up as much room. And it's just something that I can represent for my collection. So we got Boo there. Let's see. The next one, and I believe this is the first one that caught my eye, we got Sully here. Which I am going to be taking these out of the package pretty damn soon. Probably after this video here. Which, man, I'm very excited to get these. I just didn't want to get into, like, the Funko collections because you can't collect everything. But having, like, these minifigures, there's so much room. There's so much things you could do. And there it is. We got Mike here, which looks really damn cool, too. I love this. And I hope that we get more, like, figures with this line. Because I'm definitely going to be picking these up. And then, of course, we got Buzz Lightyear, Toy Story, to Infinity and Beyond. I really do like these a lot. And they had a lot of these at this Walmart. And then, let's see. There's his best friend right there. We got good old Woody here. And you can't go wrong either for, like, $5 or less. You really can't go wrong with that. And then the next figure we got here, we got Jack from The Incredibles here, which I thought was a really cool figure, so we did pick that up. And then, last but not least, we got Wall-E, which looks so freaking cool. So pretty much I have, like, this whole collection, except for one character that I just never heard of, never saw, so why am I going to collect that? But I thought that these minifigures were really freaking cool. So, starting things off with the Nickelodeon finds, which, oh man, I found some really awesome things the last couple of months, and this is the ultimate toy hunt. And there's just so much Nickelodeon stuff that I found, and starting things off, from Five Below, we picked up Patrick. Really cool plush here, which, man, Five Below has awesome Nickelodeon merchandise. So I did find this Patrick I thought was really cool. They made, like, mini figures of these, which I do have in the Detolf. But there it is, we got Patrick. And of course, with Patrick, I had to get SpongeBob as a Krabby Patty. I think that this is just really freaking cute. And it's just awesome. I love this a lot. He's got the Krabby Patty hat. He's got the smile. And man, I really just enjoy the Five Below stuff. And SpongeBob, obviously, every kid's favorite freaking cartoon. So of course, I had to pick this up. I think that this is just adorable. And another plush that we also did get for the collection, I found this at Hot Topic, which, man, there's a lot of awesome things I got over there. We got Cave SpongeBob here, which, man, this looks so good. Like, the details on this is just amazing. And I really, am going to have to start making some Nickelodeon cuts because I only have so much room. A lot of my stuff is taken over by wrestling. But man, for now, we are going to be enjoying it, and there it is. Look at this. Such a cool plush. And another cool thing that I actually found, too, was this Rock Bottom mini vending machine. They had, a lot of these for, different shows and stuff, but they did have this for Nickelodeon. And I realized, afterwards, I don't really need this, so I might end up selling this. I really don't know yet. Haven't decided, because like I said, I only have so much room, and I realized afterwards, this was a waste. Don't know what I'm going to do with this little vending machine. Alright, man, we got a lot of FYE things to show you guys that I picked up. And the first thing here, we got a oven mitt here from SpongeBob, which I think is really cool. It's got the Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. I think that that's really freaking cool, which I'm definitely going to be displaying this. I think that this is just, man, SpongeBob has some of the coolest merchandise. I love this. And then another thing I did pick up was this bottle opener here. And I just always lose my bottle openers in my kitchen, so it gave me a really good excuse to not just pick a bottle opener, pick a SpongeBob freaking opener. And I love that it's got like the Krusty Krab logo. I think that that's really freaking cool. Let's see here. And, ooh, man, this is a cool find here. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. But we got this really cool Patrick piggy bank here. I thought that this was such, like, man, this looks like this is just identical to Patrick on my television screen. I think that this is just so freaking awesome. And it's going to look so good on the display. I think the piggy bank stuff, those are like some really cool things to collect. And they did have a SpongeBob one, but I just thought that I have so much SpongeBob things already. Let me get a Patrick item. Oh, I forgot that I picked these up. Oh, man, these caught my eye when I like walked out of FYE. And I actually had to go back and get this. So we got a SpongeBob keychain. And I love this. Like, so with this here, we got Squidward, he's an octopus, so we got that. And then we got Mr. Krabs, we got the crab. And then we got the starfish for Patrick. And then we also, of course, got the sponge for SpongeBob. I thought that this was just a unique item here. And something that's going to look really cool, like, with my display. And then, of course, you know, when I'm going to these stores, I do like to pick up some magnets for my little locker. And the first one we got here is a painting of Squidward. That's right. I really like these a lot. I really like the Five Below ones. But we picked that up. And then I never see Danny Phantom anywhere I go. But they had this here, Going Ghost. We got like half human Danny. And then we got the ghost version of him. I thought that this is a really cool magnet here. And then last but not least, I went with this funny meme one here with Patrick. This is a part of like Squidward's band. Is mayonnaise an instrument? I love the SpongeBob memes, but yeah, we got some magnets to add to the to my locker, which I thought was really freaking cool. And now we got a whole bag full of minifigures that are Nickelodeon. So, starting things off here, we found these. I found not that long ago, and I thought that these were really cool here. So I believe I got this at Five Below in Connecticut. We got a SpongeBob. We got the metal figures here. We got Squidward, which, man, these look so freaking cool. And like, I remember like when they used to make these back in the day too. And I think I had like the old SpongeBob ones back in the day. And then this one really caught my eye right here. We got Mr. Krabs as well, which looks so good. And, like, you can't go wrong for $5 or less. You really can't. And then there's SpongeBob right there with the I'm ready. Absolutely love that. So we're going to put that to the side. And then last but not least, to complete the collection, we got Metal Patrick, which looks so cool. And I might have to replace some of like my other smaller SpongeBob figures for these because they look so realistic. Oh, we got more magnets here. Didn't even realize. I think I found these at Hot Topic. We got a Patrick right there with the board on his head and the hammer. Absolutely love that. I'm going to be adding that to my locker. And then, whoop. And then we got Pretty Squidward right here as well. I thought that that was a really cool magnet, so we're going to be putting that on the locker as well. And finally, we got SpongeBob with the remote right there, and we're going to be also putting that on the locker. So we did get 3 of those. And now let me get into some of the figures that Cam found for me that he just gifted me. And the first one here, we got Angelica. This is like an old like Burger King toy here. I thought that this was really cool. Angelica, one of my favorites in the Rugrats show. Just looks so freaking cool. Like, I've been really getting back into like I've missed the fast food toys back in the day. They were so good. And then he also found me like this like weird Tommy plush like little figure here. Let's see what this is all about. Oh, this is a Burger King toy, another one here. But really cool. We got Tommy there. Love the Rugrats. And then an unopened one, part of the Rugrats movie, which we might as well open this up. I don't even know what this is. So we're just going to take it out of the package. And look at that. That's the toy that we got right there. Pretty damn cool. And then at Five Below, they do have these like figures here, like these little bobbleheads, mini ones, and we got Garfield here. Don't really have anything Garfield in my Nickelodeon collection, so I thought that this would be pretty cool to represent that. Alright, and finally, last but not least, oh man, these I'm very excited to show you guys. Like, I found these at all different Hot Topics here, and I think that these are just so freaking cool. What they do here. And starting things off, we got a mini canvas. We got the pirate that's in the intro to every SpongeBob episode. I thought that this was really cool. And I'm really going to have to find a spot for these because Hot Topic, they're really coming in hot with these. And man, I'm really enjoying a lot of these releases. And then, of course, we had to get Squidward's painting right there, which is so cool. I really should have gotten this, like, when I got the opportunity to meet the voice actor of Squidward. I think that this would have been a really cool item to get signed with, like, a paint marker or something. And then, last but not least, this is probably my favorite one, Mr. Krabs' first dollar. This is so freaking awesome. This is, like, my favorite one so far. So cool. Like, they've been just really giving us so many awesome, like, merchandise with the SpongeBob stuff, which I just love so much. And that's not all. The last thing we got here, and I believe I got this at Albany because I couldn't find it in my area, we got Mrs. Puff's Boating School. I just love this hanging sign here. Really freaking sick. I am looking for the Plankton Chum Bucket one. I do still have to find that, but man, these signs are just so freaking cool. Don't know where I'm going to hang them, but pretty freaking cool. And that is all she wrote. I still have a lot of cleaning up I have to do, but man, I told you guys this was going to be one of the biggest toy hunt videos. So much awesome things we picked up. So much awesome content coming to the channel. Let me know in the comment section below. What videos are you enjoying here on the Best One Donnie channel? Do you want more Funko Pop videos? Do you want more Nickelodeon videos? Do you want more basketball stuff? Or do you want just more wrestling? Let me know in the comment section below if you guys enjoyed this ultimate toy hunt video and haul. Make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a Best One yet already, recommend you to hit that subscribe button now. Turn on the post notifications. New videos are coming out every other day, guaranteed, if not every single day. The link's down in the description below. You can go follow me over on my social medias and other YouTube channels, all that down below. And of course, to all the best ones out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.